Welcome to Explainer Insight. Today, I'm going to explain the movie called Inhuman Kiss, released in the year 2019. At the start of the movie, we see four children: Sai, Noi, Jerd, and Tad. All these kids were going to the jungle. There was a house in the jungle. They stopped near the house. It was very famous because the place was haunted. There was a witch there and she killed everyone who came there. Jerd laughed a lot after listening to that. After that, the kids played hide and seek. Sai and Noi hide at the same house. So I saw a box in the house, and when she inspected it, it was empty. Then we see someone's head behind Sai. The scene shifts and we are a few years ahead of the incident. Here we see Sai, who had grown up by then. She was sleeping on her bed. As she woke up, she noticed stains of blood on her bed. She started cleaning that. Sai was a dermatologist. She was going to the hospital, and on her way she came across Jerd. Jerd used to love her a lot. He followed her to her hospital. Jerd expressed his feelings to her and tried to impress her a lot. He asked Sai to go with him as no one was at the hospital. At the same time, a woman brought her son to Sai. He was injured. Sai treated him. The woman told Sai that the last night her hands were eaten by a demon soul. Her husband said that some people had seen that demon soul. The demon soul goes on a hunt at night. It targets animals and people who wander at night. The woman advised them to keep the doors and windows closed at night to save themselves from the demon soul. When the woman left, Sai told Jerd that she used to recall the memories of Noi very often. Noi was that kid who accompanied Sai that night. Sai said that she didn't know anything about him. At night, when Sai was having dinner with her parents, she came to know that night her father would be patrolling against the demon soul. After that, Sia's friend came there who said very weird things to her related to the matter that involved Jerd. She asked Sai about their marriage, but Sai negated all such rumors. At night, when Sai was asleep, she saw that house in the jungle and the demon soul. When she woke up the next morning, she noticed blood on her bed again. The quantity of blood was way more than the last time. All windows of the house were open and Sai had bruises on her chest. Sai became very concerned about the matter. When Sai was leaving for the hospital, she asked Jerd to go to the house in the jungle with her. When they were going to the house, they met Noi on the way. With Noi was a group of hunters who had come there to kill the demon soul. They made villagers very afraid of it by telling various stories about it. They explained that the demon souls first hunt hens, then they go for cows, sheep, goats, etc. When no animal is left, they start coming after humans. The leader of the hunters had the head of a dead soul with him. He told villagers that if a demon soul spits in the water, it becomes cursed also. If a girl drinks it, she becomes a demon soul. And if a boy does so, he will start feeling pain in his entire body. He eventually dies of a pain. The villagers got very scared after listening to him and allowed him to stay in the village. Sai makes arrangements for Noi's stay at the hospital. Jerd and one of their friends gave Noi clothes and other necessary things. On the other hand, Sai started having weird feelings and she asked Jerd if she wanted to go alone to the jungle. She went alone the next day. Once Sai woke up, she again noticed a lot of blood on her bed. Then she started vomiting blood. So I came to know that someone had killed and eaten a cow. Everyone blames the soul. Jerd told Sai that he had also joined the group of hunters. Noi tried convincing Jerd not to join the group, as those people were not good. Jerd didn't listen to him and argued that he had joined those men to protect villagers. At night, when Jerd was about to leave for patrolling with hunters, he came to Sai. He advised her to keep doors and windows shut. He left after that. Sai again started to have weird feelings. She was also in immense pain. After some time, we see Sai has turned into a demon soul. It is unveiled that Sai is the demon soul. Every night what she used to see in a dream was not a dream, but reality. Meanwhile, Sai's friend's child was missing, so she went to those hunters. Then we see Sai the demon soul flying in the air. The hunters started firing at her. Then Jerd brought the child back. When the demon soul was going back, Noi saw her. Noi followed her and noticed she had entered Sai's room. Noi saw from the window and he got scared to know that Sai is the demon soul. He got very afraid. The next day, once I went to the hospital, she noticed that Noi was not at the hospital. Noi, who had come to know Sai's reality, had run away from there as he got very scared. At that moment Sai needed support, but her friend had left her. Noi went to a temple and fell asleep there. He asked the monk about the demon soul. He said that demons don't hurt humans. They have been living with human beings for quite a long time. These demons are no one but human beings who do wrong magic. Their wrong magic spell converts them into a demon. As a result, girls become female demons and the boys become male demon souls. Noi told the monk that my very close friend is a demon soul. The monk advised him to listen to his heart and don't make decisions hastily. At night when Sai turned into the demon soul, Noi brought a lot of dead chickens for her. Sai ate them, hence she didn't go outside the house. The next morning when Sai went to the hospital, he saw Noi there. She became very happy. After that, Noi used to bring a lot of chickens for her every day. Therefore she didn't have to go out. On the other hand, villagers were surprised as 1 month had elapsed and no one had seen the demon soul. Still, Jerd was with them. Noi was struggling to find the treatment for it. The monk told Noi that there is a herb, the demon soul herb. If one eats it, a demon soul starts converting into a normal human being. Noi was treating a girl in the hospital. Noi came there and offered her juice. Sai drank it and placed the remaining juice on the table. The girl drank it and the girl child became cursed too. She turned into a demon soul. At night when her parents saw her turning into the demon soul, they called demon hunters. The leader of the group tempted her with a dead lizard and called her towards him. The girl fell into his trap. Hunters shot her and took her heart out. The leader of the hunters asked when she turned into the demon soul. They replied, since she had come from the hospital, Ted started doubting that Sai is a demon soul. The girl had turned into a demon soul because of her. So Sai got very sad that a girl had lost her life because of her. She didn't want to become a target of those hunters, just like that girl. Noi supported her there and Sai asked him to go to the jungle with her because Sai used to see that haunted house every night in her dreams. Sai was of a view that the house had a solution to her problems. Ted, who was keeping an eye on Sai, Noi and Sai going to the jungle. Sai and Noi reached near the house and Sai found that demon herb on the ground. As Sai ate that, she started feeling good, so Sai felt relieved as she would get rid of the curse after eating the herb. She won't have to go hunting every night. Meanwhile, Jerd, along with hunters, reached there and Dirk got out of control as he saw both of them kissing. He started beating Noi. On the other hand, Sai took the herb and ran from there. All hunters followed Sai. She was running from them as she entered the house and reached near that box. She remembered all the incidents that happened to her in her childhood. She remembered that when they were playing hide and seek in childhood, the demon soul had cursed her also. She also came to know what had happened to the demon soul. Her memory refreshed there. All hunters entered the house to kill Sai. Sai got angry after seeing them. She turned him to a demon. She attacked them one by one and killed 2 of them. After listening to the sound of firing, Jerd entered the house and he noticed that Tad was going to shoot Sai. Jerd tried stopping Tad. Tad got angry and attacked Jerd. Jared got injured badly and became unconscious due to the presence of the demon soul. A storm approached the place. Meanwhile, Noi took Sai from there and escaped. The next day people realized that a lot of gang members of the demon hunting group had been killed. They were killed by the demon soul. There were a few villagers among them, too. Villagers got very angry seeing that. Tad took a bruised gourd with him and reached there. Tad told Jerd's parents the demon soul had done this to him last night when they entered the house following the demon soul. She had killed 2 of their gang members. He also unveiled that Sai is the demon soul. After listening to that, all the villagers decided to kill Sai. Noi listened to all the conversation. He ran towards Sai to tell her everything and secure her. Sai, who is experiencing a lot of pain, started searching for herbs as they both kissed. Therefore, Noi also started feeling the pain and he became cursed too. Sai's father tried to stop them from killing her. In return, they warned him that they would kill Sai and would burn their house too. Meanwhile, Sai's father called her outside the house. Sai, who had eaten the herb, didn't turn into the demon soul. Ted got astonished seeing that Sai hadn't turned into a demon. He blamed Sai in front of everyone for being a demon soul, and also he blamed Sai for killing so many people. To return the favor, Sai blamed Tad and his gang members. She told everyone that Tad and his gang members had kidnapped her the previous night. They tried to get intimate with her. Further, she added that Jerd had saved her from them. Tad had to run from there. When Jerd returned to his home, he saw Tad hiding there. Tad attacked him from behind and bit him. After that, Jerd became cursed too. He turned into a male demon soul, just like girls who turn into female demon souls. Tad used to extract the heart of a people after killing them because he was also a demon soul himself. There is a very complex story behind it. A male demon is a demon whose wife is also a demon soul. One day Sai fell in love with a human being. As she was running with him, the male demon got hold of her and killed her. So I used to eat that plant every night. Hence, she was not turning into a female soul anymore. Noi was still trying to find out the cure for it. Jerd was in very bad condition. His parents were very worried about him. Tad burned all the plants to end Sai's journey towards normalcy. They didn't have any way out as there were only 2 herbs left. Noi also failed to find a cure. Therefore, he asked Sai to go to Hong Kong with him. Sai went to Jerd's home and she became very upset after seeing Jerd's condition. Jerd told her that he knew that she was a female demon soul. He knew about this the day she stopped him from joining her when she was leaving for the jungle. He had seen her eating the cow after turning into the demon. Therefore, he had joined the group of hunters to keep Sai away from villagers here. Jerd insisted Sai stay with him. There Noi was waiting for Sai after packing everything. Sai was also preparing to leave. Meanwhile, Sai's father came there and he took her to a place where everyone from the village was gathered. Sai's father took her with him as he wanted to protect Sai and the villagers. Also, he wanted to stay away from rumors stating Sai is the demon. On the other hand, Tad manipulated Jerd and said to him that Sai was leaving him for Noi. He kept on manipulating him. Jerd, but extremely angry and turned completely into a demon soul. Meanwhile, Sai started feeling the pain now she had no plant left to eat. Then she turned into a demon soul in front of everyone. All villagers got very scared. They started firing at her, but Sai managed to escape towards the jungle to save themselves from the demon soul. They planned to burn Sai's body. They attacked her altogether. Sai's father tried to stop them from doing that. Meanwhile, Tad injured came there, who had completely turned into demons. Jerd got hold of Sai, the demon soul. Noi told him that it was Sai, don't kill her. Then Tad attacked Sai to kill her. Jerd fought with Tad to save Sai. On the other hand, the villagers beat Sai's body badly and she got injured. Tad injured had a severe fight. In the end, Tad took Jerd's heart out in front of Jared's parents. Sai's father and Noi tried to keep villagers away from Sai's body. Tad was about to kill Sai, but the monk came there and shot Tad. Monk told Noi to take Sai's body on the bank of the lake. He took Sai's body and reached the lake. Meanwhile, a few villagers followed him. As Noi reached the bank of the lake, he placed Sai's body on the boat. He was saying to Sai that everything will return to normal. We will go to Bangkok. You will get treated there, you will get well soon. But Sai's body was badly injured. It was nearly impossible for her soul to enter back into her body. Here, the demon soul started crying after seeing Noi's love for her. She cut the rope of the boat so they could reach Bangkok as early as possible. On the other hand, Noi was crying because they were separating. Meanwhile, a bullet pierced into Sai's head. It was shot by Jerd's father. Noi, who loved Sai more than anything, sees the love of his life dying in front of him. That was all from the video. I hope you liked it. Subscribe for more content like this and hit the like button to help us out. Also, leave a comment if you want us to explain your favorite movie. Until next time, take care.